Welcome to Milan Recording Studios. My name is James Pavel Shakras, and in today's video, we're going to be inviting a really wonderful guitarist from East Tennessee State University to come perform here at the studio. His name is Hamid Kolahi, and what he's going to be doing in today's video is performing a harmonization that he made himself of the very famous jazz standard Autumn Leaves. Originally written in 1945, Autumn Leaves was actually originally titled The Dead Leaves in French, and it was written by a Hungarian songwriter and a French lyricist, and it was actually written for a French movie. When an American lyricist put some English words and changed the title to Autumn Leaves, it began to gain popularity in America in the 1950s, and it started being recorded by leading artists of the time like Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, and Frank Sinatra. Also during the same time, during the late and early and mid-50s, jazz musicians like Duke Ellington and Cannonball Adderley and Miles Davis began also recording this piece. They liked the chord progression and the harmony, it fit well with jazz, and they began making jazz versions of this piece of music. And today it is actually considered to be the most important non-American jazz standard, and it's been recorded well over 1,400 times, this being one of them, which is pretty cool. Now, this piece originally is in G minor, but today's version will be in E harmonic minor. It's a key and a scale that Hamid really likes, and he will be performing this song in that key in today's video. So I hope you guys like it, and through the power of editing, he will appear in this chair and play some really awesome music. But before we do that, I wanted to talk a little bit about how we recorded this, because we recorded this guitar and his performance in a way I've never heard of anyone recording the guitar. So when he came here, he told me he wanted to do one song with the acoustic guitar and one song with the electric guitar. So I set up a microphone here for the acoustic guitar, and I also set up an amplifier for the electric guitar. So when he came in, I assumed he'd start with the acoustic, which he didn't. So I had the acoustic guitar microphone all set up like your traditional XY stereo pair. We also had a stereo pair of microphones for the amplifier, which is a little bit unorthodox in and of itself. We have a large diaphragm condenser and a small diaphragm condenser. To be fair, the small diaphragm condenser by itself doesn't sound very good. The large diaphragm condenser does. Sounds excellent. So when you combine them, you get this really interesting depth of tone that really is really cool, and I personally love it. And because he was playing a hollow body electric, I decided to also let the XY pair here run as well and just see what happened. And I think the result was really excellent. It has a very deep tone. It's two stereo pairs of microphones working together. Not only is the XY pair picking up the amp from the other side of the room, but it's also picking up the sound of the guitar itself, and then the amplifier, of course, is recording the signal coming through it, and all of that, I think, came together to create a really interesting tone that I hope you guys like. So let me know what you think of the recording. I think it came out really great, and now, let's hear the performance. hope you guys really liked that video. I think it sounded really, really great. What we did is we also recorded it through a vintage blackface Fender amplifier. The particular one we used for this recording was a deluxe reverb, and we used the built-in spring reverb on that in this amplifier to give this piece a little bit more space and just make it sound very, very full. Because there's a lot of quiet spots in this piece. It's very empty. And so with that reverb, it helps to fill in that emptiness and just give it a little more sustain and just make it really sound nice. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I particularly enjoyed recording it. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully Hamed can come back and perhaps do some more. He seemed interested in that when he came and recorded. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did. And if you did, you might want to think about subscribing. I've got lots of cool videos on here about performance videos. You can also join my Patreon as well if you wish to support the channel. And if you do all of that, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.